pencil lovers, I recently knew a potentially good companion for all of you. We all know that feeling. You've just finished a detailed graph, a stunning illustration, or maybe a super cute doodle with pencil. But then you realize you need to make a correction. Today, I've got a super cool eraser that is going to be your new best friend to do the job. This is the Mitsubishi Uni Super Eraser, model number EK100. It claims to erase a wide range of graphite scales, from HB to 6B. It's not your average eraser as you can tell. It's got a sleek design shaped like a pencil. You'll find this really handy because it is so slender, you have a better view of your work when you are erasing, especially if you're doing something detailed like an illustration or a graph. Now, let's take a closer look at this pencil. Oops, eraser! It has a length of 17.6 centimeters and a diameter of 1 centimeter. There are thin layers of paper roll wrapping an eraser core with a diameter of 7.2 millimeters. I bought this at a price of $1.75. With this price, I am enjoying this much of eraser. That's about 24 cents per cubic centimeter. This puts it in a lower price range among other pen-shaped erasers, some retractable ones, some with knot-type mechanism, as well as refillable ones. Now, I can't wait to open it up to start our series of experiments today. Do you see this little pull string? All you need to do is to pull it away from the tip. The pull string cuts the paper wrap along this dotted line, allowing me to uncoil and peel off a layer of paper wrap. A fresh layer of eraser is now ready to go. It's a bit like opening a candy wrapper. You get that satisfying unwrapping moment, but I feel that I'm also generating a bit more waste. How easy does it erase these 0.5mm 2B pencil markings on foolscap paper? Let's catch this eraser in action. It is very comfortable to hold. I feel like using a color pencil. I'm sketching and coloring rather than erasing. Well, it does clean perfectly, but its dust does not clump up, and this may create a mess on your desk. Take a look at the eraser. Not only does the eraser surface turn black, but also the long pull string, which kept on getting in my way when I was erasing. That means I have to regularly trim this string here, which becomes longer as the eraser goes shorter. Now, let's see how well this eraser handles different types of pencil markings. I'm going to draw some strokes on this piece of paper with HB, 2B, 4B, 6B pencils. This is to test if the eraser aligns with its product claims. In addition, I'm going to make it erase 8B pencil, color pencils, and erasable ink. Time to have fun! For HB, 2B, 4B, and 6B, it erases cleanly, leaving zero smudges. It picks up dead pigments with the lightest touch. However, it won't remove 8B marks completely, but it can be considered for lightening over pigmented areas gently and precisely. This is the most that I managed to erase. Compared to the rubber of these erasable stamps, this eraser is too soft and brittle to build up the friction required to decompose the erasable ink. Hence, it smudges or lightens the icons from the erasable stamps just a little, instead of erasing it cleanly. This eraser works perfectly fine on color pencils I tried to use though. That's impressively useful in sketching. This eraser tip is firm and easy to control. If the length of eraser exposed is just right, the eraser appears flexible and sturdy. However, it's not always easy to peel the paper wrapper to as little as you need. I just peeled off too much previously that caused the reveal eraser to be too long. Here's a question all art lovers may have. Will this eraser leave any residue that sticks out like a sore thumb on dark colored paper? Will it cause a glossy surface to lose its shine? Let's find out. Can it erase the marking here cleanly? The eraser effectively removes the pencil markings without removing the dye from this colored paper. What about this? The eraser smudges the dye on some glossy cards like this, leaving a faint gray or white patch behind. The gray patch is not caused by the graphite residue, but it's because of the abrasion caused by my aggressive rubbing. On magazine paper, the eraser removes the pencil markings completely, but the eraser removes the printed ink. What will happen when I erase the pencil strokes on a glittered surface? Wow! The eraser removes the pencil markings without causing the glittered paper to lose its shine. It's just that on light-colored glittered paper, there is actually a faint pencil marking that is not successfully removed by the eraser. That aside, I am very happy with how it performed on dark-colored glitter paper. This eraser removes the pencil markings without leaving any visible rubber residue. The glittered surface is still as shiny as before. In conclusion, this itself is a good eraser for precise correction. And for its length, it is a good buy comparing against most other pen-like erasers available in a bookstore. However, the pull-string mechanism makes it challenging to prevent an overextended eraser core. As mentioned earlier, I spent less than $2 when I got this from Guin stationery. Personally, traditional erasers are still the most economic and convenient ones. For those who prefer a pen-like eraser, there are eco-friendly refillable options and fuss-free retractable options for you to consider. Welcome to share your experience with other viewers if you have also used this or any other comparable products. I hope to see you again in my next video. Goodbye!